Hold on a minute. Wait. Alright, I think we're ready to get this going. How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome. We are looking very snazzily dressed today because I have one more day before I have to give this suit up. So I might as well, use it for content. And the genius part about this, if you really think about this, since I am now using it for content, that I can now make this suit rental into a tax write-off. And this is because, my brother just got married yesterday. But yeah, we're very snazzily dressed because I gotta tell you guys, I'm in love. I found my purpose in Hearthstone. They brought Q back into the game. And I already know the perfect ways, or at least a couple of ways that I envision that this card is going to be insanely good. So yeah, if you don't know, all right, if you are not aware, my favorite card in all of Hearthstone, and it's not a question, it's Carnivorous Cube. Carnivorous Cube, I believe, brought some of the most interesting and most fun decks that we've ever seen in the game. And the reason why I say that you can't get mad at it is because it is literally the definition of board-based gaming. And you want to know what board-based gaming has in the phrase? It has the word based in it. And when you have minions that are on the field doing things, I'm sorry, but that's literally what people want in Hearthstone, first and foremost. So Carnivorous Cubicle is a little bit different. It is a 5-mana 4/6 battle cry, destroy a friendly minion, summon a copy of it at the end of your turns. So here's what I'm thinking when I see a card like this. If I've got really good like tempo, and I've got like a 4 or like coin 5 into this, or like, 5 into turn 6 do this, and maybe there's like a pop-off that you can like, make a copy of this card with, because you also have things like Love Everlasting and Priest and whatnot. There might be ways of making duplicates of this card to where you summon 2 minions at the end of the turn. But the bigger point that I'm trying to make, there might be some serious potential with this card to where it's like, if you don't deal with it immediately, then it will just keep stacking every single turn, especially if you don't have a way of dealing with it. And it's like, yeah, Rezka could be really good. You could get extra copies of Rezka, but here's what I'm thinking. What if target dummy is finally gonna be good? Because you have a target dummy that survives on the field, right? You attack somewhere, and then you kill the target dummy, it deals 8, and then at the end of your turn, you get another Carnivorous, you get your Carnivorous Cubicle that summons another target dummy. The thing that deals 8, the expensive one, the big one. But yeah, this is a worse cube. It is and it isn't, and I'll explain it here in a second. Imagine like you get a bunch of taunts like this. Or you could play something like Kangor Paladin, okay? Kangor Paladin. What if you have Kangor, you trade it, it pulls out the Annoyo Troop, and then you play the Carnivorous Cubicle in order to get, even more of them. Now, granted, there's some RNG involved, but there is potential, I believe, for a card like this one way or another. But I believe trying to like the point that I'm trying to make is that if you could somehow like find like a taunt that pairs with this perfectly, and like the reason why I think the testing dummy is perfect because it deals damage. Like if you can hide this behind a taunt, then not only do you have to deal with the taunt, but you also have to deal with this card. So you're gonna have to have some form of like direct removal, like a Death Strike, like some sort of like, single target removal in order to get rid of this. I think that this card is going to be insanely good, but I just don't know what it's going to be good in yet. But you're damn right that I'm going to be testing a lot of different ideas with this card. So what do you guys think? Annoyo Troop finally good? I mean, there's that, and it's like, I mean, hell, dude, imagine getting extra copies of Kangor. Like, you kill the Kangor, it summons another minion, and then this gets another Kangor. And then you have the infinite cycle. Like, Paladin already looks really sweet with Carnivorous Cubicle. In every single upcoming turn? Yes. So the wording of this card is, if this minion survives, whatever you destroyed, it will summon a copy of at the end of the turn. So someone was saying earlier, but this is just a worse cube. It is and it isn't. The potential of Carnivorous Cube was that you had a bunch of immediate value that was like, you know, either leading to blowing out your opponent with a bunch of taunts or killing them with a bunch of like Doom Guards, for example. But with Carnivorous Cubesicle, this is more of a value card. This is more so like, imagine if you can like make this into like the biggest minion ever, it never dies, and now on top of it being like this ridiculous threat by itself, it's also summoning another threat at the end of each turn. It's not immediate in terms of like, you know, being able to set up like an OTK, but this is like exactly what I would want in Hearthstone, where it's about using your minions and compounding them in a way where it's like, if I get more minion value, I'm gonna win the game. Who cares about, you know, whatever spells you're generating? I'm making minions, dude. Greybow star. Oh, wait a minute. Is Greybow in standard? I mean, bro, let's take a look. Like, what would be good to cube? Because you would want to cube a Deathrattle, right? That's my opinion. You would want to cube a Deathrattle of some kind. So let's look at some Deathrattles and we can like kind of get an idea here. So yeah, we got some of these, we got Plagues. I mean, that's kind of Plague value, you got Draw. Eliza Goreblade, that's tempo. Wait a minute. Hold on a minute, that's already something. Eliza Goreblade on 4, and then you cube it. Not only do you get the Deathrattle immediately, but then it summons another one. This is what I'm talking about. This is exactly what I'm talking about, dude. Like, hell yeah. Maybe there's like a blood frost deck that could be good because we can like use Horn with this card now. Yeah, cube is 5 mana. But imagine like a double Horn combo on turn 5. Bam, there you go, bro. It could work. Maybe it can. Oh no, another Amateur Puppeteer, for example. Bam, and you can actually curve it with the 1/1. You could play the Amateur Puppeteer, get the 1/1 copy, and then you can play this, cube it, and then there's another one. Bam, dude, minion-based gaming. We're already gamers. Okay, if this could happen, it'd be great. But Reska also could be pretty insane too, but I don't know. I feel like you don't really want to cube the Reska. Like, it's not terrible, but I mean, hey, it could work. It's 0 mana. Let's see. Ooh, Ball Hog? Wait a minute, dude. Ball Hog. CCG? I mean, hey. I mean, I'm not pretty sure about that, but... Greybow isn't standard, bro! Greybow! Okay, hold on a minute. I'm gonna have to figure this out. This is one of my favorite legendaries from this time period in Hearthstone. These are all very fun theory crafts, however. Ziliax Printer go burr. I mean, I guess, okay, Chemical Spill into Ziliax, didn't you say that earlier? Ooh, Warlock with Wretched Queen and Drill Fist. Drill Fist could actually be potential. Oh my god, Snake with Death Rattles? Jade Display? Wait a minute. I want to say that it's bad, and it probably is. But I'm gonna at least say this. This is probably gonna be as good as Jade Display is ever gonna get. So the cube is a good support card for it, but I still really don't believe in it. I have to say. And because I am snazzily dressed, you automatically think that I am telling you the truth. The only thing that's missing right now is like a British accent, like kind of talking like this, or maybe not exactly British, but just talking in a little bit of a foreign accent of some kind. Like, oh, hello, Mr. Bond. Yes, hello. You have fallen directly into my trap of Jade Displays and my bait assassination of your dust, Mr. Bond. The worst one drop in the game? Oh, there have been worse one drops than this. Okay, hold on a minute. Bovine? Messenger? Egg, I mean, bro, hold on a minute. Cuban egg. Wait a minute, bro. Wait. There you go. Cube Hunter. Oh my god. My life is flashing before my eyes right now. It's literally happening. You also have the Yelling Yodeler. Oh my god, this is literally. Oh yes. Oh, this is gonna be so satisfying. Oh, this is gonna be so satisfying, man. Oh yes. I mean, just like a very basic combo, probably not the most insane thing in the world. But I mean, like, imagine pulling a Mukla. you know, for 2 mana. You have 2 mana Muckla from your egg, and then you attack with the monkey, and then you cube it, and now you got a 10-10 monkey after it's already attacked. You know, you get to refresh the stats, and now not only is there a 10-10, but your opponent also has to kill a 4-6. This is what I'm talking about. This is how this could be insane. Cube decks are going to rule Hearthstone. I'm actually going to just confidently say it. It will happen. If the meta is not like unga bunga aggro decks and, you know, combos that are constantly killing us by like turn 6 on like, you know, like some Stormwind level shit, then these decks are going to be super good. In Arena, oh dude, Cube is probably gonna get banned in Arena. I'm gonna say that. It's probably gonna be that good. Let's look at some other Deathrattles though. I mean, heyo, Spurfang. Cube Rawden? Ooh, wait a minute. That could be kind of spicy. Mage doesn't really have a lot of Deathrattles, but they maybe have taunts. Hi-ho, security bot? Ooh, wait a minute. Probably not that good, but interesting 4-5 curve. But yeah, Kangor, like I said earlier, Kangor could be insanely good. Maybe there's like, you know, hold up, wait, hear me out. Pipsy Paladin. You shill, you play Pipsy on turn 4. You could trade the Pipsy, and then you could cube one of the minions that the Pipsy pulls out. It's like perfect, you know, high roll Christmas land situation. No, you don't want a double Pipsy. You trade the Pipsy, and then you get the cards from your deck, and then you would cube one of the cards from your deck, like a Zilliax, like a 4-6 Taunt with Divine Shield, a Living Horizon, a Sandcastle. Those would all be good options to cube. So just think on that for a second. Pipsy Paladin, like, hey man, Tyrion Forgery, that'd be kind of funny. Anoil Troop, I feel like this could be really good, but I don't know how we're really gonna cheat this out outside of like, you know, Kangor and whatnot. Pipsy should be reworked to have Rush or make it be a battle cry. Bro, it'd be too broken if that was the case. Especially now that Paladin has, you know, coins and Seashill. That's the reason why it doesn't have that kind of stuff. If Pipsy had Rush, it'd be the most busted card in the game. I'm not even kidding. Okay, Rawden, but what are we gonna bring back? Like automatons? But you know, that actually wouldn't be a bad idea. Wait a minute, automaton Cube Priest. Huh. Bro, I'm giving you guys so many free deck ideas. If you're not subscribing to the YouTube channel right now, then it's an absolute sin and affront to God. And I'm saying that in a snazzy suit, so you know that it's true. Deathrattle Rogue. I mean, hey man, we're looking at the cards right now, and Drilly is really the only one that's there. What cards would you want to copy in Rogue? We'll take a look at all the minions here in a second, but I'm just taking a look at some Deathrattles. Frosty Decoy. Wait, Tendy Shaman. Tendy Shaman. It could happen. It's probably not gonna happen, but someone's gonna do it now. Wait a minute. What if there's some like Nimsy, big demon stuff now? These synergies kind of aren't there. The Drill Fist is definitely, like, the synergy is definitely there with that. You could copy Sludge Belcher. Big Demon Lock is just old Cube Lock. Don't you dare say that. If you say that, then I would try it, and then I would quickly find out that it is nothing like old Cube Lock whatsoever. Because it doesn't have Doomguard. It doesn't have Void Lord. This ain't Void Lord. Alright? This is not Void Lord. It's a cool card, I'll give you that. But it ain't Void Lord, and you also don't got Gul'dan. Gul'dan ain't in the game, and that automatically makes it not Cube Lock. If Gul'dan was in the game, I would be like, hell yes. But maybe, okay, so like what else would be good for Warlock though? Wait a minute, Fellfire or Bonfire? If you play this, you could discount a Deathrattle by 3. You could play a Deathrattle. This could actually be good in like a tempo zoo deck. Like, I mean, basic example is just like eggs, because I'm obsessed with Nerubian Egg. But maybe there's like a tempo cube deck, like some sort of zoo deck or whatever, discounted by Popgar. I mean, would you really play this into a Popgar though? I don't know about that. Void Lord was such a great card, dude. I miss those days. I can't tell you how much I miss the good old days of cubing people. We will follow Clark. We will follow all your ideas. if you continue to host in this outfit plus 50 to intellect. Dude, I'm gonna have to buy this suit now. I'm gonna have to be like fucking Saul Goodman. And I need like the most colorful suits, and people are just gonna believe anything that I say. Cause yeah, plus 20 to charisma. Suit Clark is 100% correct. Or your money back. So say it's Saul Goodman. Oh my god. But yeah, I don't really believe in big demons. I don't really believe in big demons. But yeah, okay, yeah, testing dummy, bro. Like, bam. This could be really good. Like, cause there's ways of discounting this card. You could play like Frequency Oscillator. Then you could play this on like turn 5. If it survives, you play Cube. I feel like it has potential. Because your opponent usually doesn't want to kill this. Even though, like, you're probably going to play like Boom Wrench or something. Oh, wait a minute! You have the Parts Scrapper! Wait! Oh my god, you're right! It's gonna happen. It's literally going to happen. Safety Goggles into this, into Testing Dummy for 1 mana, into Cube it on turn 6. That is so good. That is actually, that has to be good, dude. That literally has to be so good. It's faster than that. You could summon another copy on delay with Crimson Expanse. Oh my god. Wait a minute. Doesn't the minion need to be damaged, though? The minion needs to be damaged. How are we damaging our cube? I don't feel like we're damaging it unless we could somehow give it... Wait! Somehow give it rush? There has to be potential for this. There has to... There has to be some potential. Okay, it's like, this is the double cube. Imagine a perfect world where you have all of these cards. You have the Crimson Expanse. You have the Through Felon Flames. You've discounted the Testing Dummy. On turn 6, theoretically speaking, keep in mind, this is all theoretical. You could play the cube. You can give it rush with the Through Felon Flames. You can damage it, summon a copy of it, and now you have 2 cubes that are going to play. Oh, wait a minute. It's a copy of it that goes dormant. Okay, regardless. You get one immediate, and now you have another one that's gonna be building up after a while. Sorry, I was in a world where the minion wasn't dormant here. But yeah, there is some major potential of having, like, you know, oh, now there's 1 cube, but then there will be another cube. And you know that it will bring out another dummy. And then you also have cards like this, for example. You guys forgot about this, didn't you? You guys forgot about the Battle-Worn Faceless, didn't you? Because that would actually just be a better way of doing this. Because you want to know something? I also forgot about it. But oh my god, that's nuts. Battle-Worn Faceless with Cube. You get the double Testing Dummy now. But yeah, dude, Cube deck's gonna be really good. What about some neutral Deathrattles? This every single time I think Cube, I think Egg, and I want this to be good. It's probably not gonna be, but I mean, hey man, Bucket of Soldiers? I am not gonna lie. This could unironically be good in Shaman because Bloodlust. Just saying. It's probably not the worst thing in the world. Sorry. Oh, wait a minute. Therazan. Ooh. What if there's like a big like Thunderbringer deck? Too slow. I mean, yes, but that's not what we're talking. We're not talking about if it's slow or not. We're just talking about possible. ENR? I mean, here's the thing about ENR. There's probably going to be some kind of cube druid that could definitely work. But the question is, do you really need it? I feel like druid doesn't really want cube. Multi-buff on Alakir for charge OTK. I mean, that's something I'm thinking about. I mean, just imagine just like a deck that actually runs like a bunch of elementals and you can like play for the board. Greybow, better anyhow. Yeah, Greybow would just be more fitting. Cubed and Killziax. Because, like, here's the other thing I'm thinking about. You've got Marin. The potential of, like, immediately cubing something, I don't know, dude. I feel like it's really good. So one other thing we're going to look at is some taunts. What are the taunts that would curve really well with it? So we already figured out the Puppeteer. Interesting. Probably too slow, but I mean, hey. That could be kind of cool. Ooh, Abyssal Bassist? We always could do Ziliax. We could do Greybow. I love the Greybow idea. Russian Taunt. I mean, hey, man, it's also a Taunt. Eh. Probably outclassed by something else. Some sort of ENR combo, I don't know. And the funny thing about the ENR combo is that, yeah, you could do it, but I feel like your opponent's never gonna let the ENR stick. But then that's like the same thing I'm talking about, to where it's like they kill the ENR. Why ENR if you could Yogg? Because if you were to, okay, so if you were to play the ENR, refresh your mana, play Cube, do something else. Oh my god, you could play Shattered Reflections. Oh my god. You could literally ENR into Cube, into Shatter Reflections on the Cube, and now you have 2 copies of the ENR plus the 5/5 that's on the field. And the thing you need to understand is that if those ENRs survive, they're going to have their abilities refreshed. So now you have 2 ENRs that have refreshed mana on the field. And not only do you need to kill those ENRs, you also need to kill the cubes. That's already like, what, 20 health? 20 plus health you have to deal with? That's a lot of health, man. That's more than 20, actually. But... You could Cubicle the 412 after you trade. You could also do that with Phi, yes. That is also something that you could do. And then you could make a copy of the cube and get 2 copies of Phi. So yeah, I'm terrified now. Because Druid's gonna have, like, there's gonna be like this greedy as hell Druid deck with double clusters that's just gonna focus on doing this. And I don't know, dude, like, imagine how funny it would be if you had... Oh my god, this would be so fucking funny. Imagine if you have like 15 plus mana and the ENRs survive and you Forbidden Fruit into attack into a second Forbidden Fruit after you've refreshed with the ENR. The double Forbidden Fruit combo. It's so dumb. Something with Rawden, but I can't think of anything else besides Automaton. What about Shaman? What about Big Shaman? Wait a minute. What about Big Shaman? How does the cube go in this deck? Or does it? It probably doesn't, honestly. I feel like Shaman doesn't have a lot of ways of really utilizing the cube immediately without curve. I mean, here's something else, though. You could Razzle Dazzle, and if there's a good 5-drop, you could just cube one of the 5-drops. I was joking about ENR a little, but you made it sound yeah, it's pretty terrifying when you think about it for more than a second, right? Does the Shadow Reflection cube keep the thing 8? Yes. So if you were to copy the cube that ate something, both cubes would still copy it, would still make an ENR. It'd be terrifying. Hunter Coin Taunt. Oh wait a minute. We're also not looking at the new cards. That's actually true. We're not looking at the whole pie. Well, we're looking at everything, but enough to give a general idea of it. Extra Phantoms? That'd be kind of funny. You could run it in Painlock, but it feels mega unnecessary. Taunt Warrior? Is there any meaningful taunts? Endless Gillies? And Hunter? Okay, I could see that. Anything else that's worth mentioning? Ah, wait. There has to be a way to utilize it with the whale. Hold on a minute. Hold on. Let's use our brains here. Wait, just Hunter. Just Cube Hunter. We could put this in Egg Hunter. We get a whale for 2 mana, and now we have the perfect taunt that gets summoned every single turn. That unironically could be very good. Well, actually, hold on, it's 3 mana. It's 3 mana. So it'd be an 8 mana combo. Ooh, that's kind of slow. 8 mana? Ah. The difference between 7 and 8 mana is pretty astounding. But I don't know, still. I don't know, I like it. I want Whale to be good somehow. There is the Therazan. Yeah, okay, there's gotta be something with like Thunderbreaker, but this is like mega greedy. Mega greedy. No, it's not math. I'm remembering it as 5, not 4. But yeah, I think that's all the ideas with Cube that we can come up with right now. But that's still a lot of ideas. Kind of wish I got a better minion, but I mean, hey, it's better than nothing. Hat proof? Wait, Hat proved it? Ha! Ah! Hey, what? I feel like it shouldn't work that way. But it does. It does work. It shouldn't work. It does though. Like I'm with you. I don't think it should work. Apparently we're the morons. Imagine that on Walking Mountain. Oh no, you give me ideas, man. Stop giving me ideas, chat. If it's all in the battle cry, there should be a comma, not a full stop. Like, I could understand if there was a way of eating 3 individual minions and there are 3 minions in the cube. But when you battle cry destroy a minion, like, I know there's like ways to like trigger the animation 3 times to where it looks like it's killing the minion 3 times. But that doesn't mean that you should get 3 kills. Just like how the cube shouldn't like, just because it triggers its battle cry 3 times, I don't feel like it should work that way. It just seems so awkward. It's so like weird. It's weird. I don't know, man. It's weird. You're weird. Oh my god, why? It's just so weird. That's not how math works. But it's fun. It's funny as hell. I'm not gonna dismiss that. Maybe it adds it 3 times into the cube. It does, but I feel like it shouldn't because there's only 1 minion. It's math. You can't eat something 3 times. If you eat an apple once, it's gone. How am I gonna eat that apple? How am I gonna eat 1 apple 3 times? That's why I'm mad. It logically doesn't make sense.